During this season of Lent, I've been working through the Why Pray book by Dr. John DeVries. I've been doing so in our midweek Lenten services and then giving a repeat of that message at our Sunday morning 10 a.m. masked required service. If you've been doing the readings each day or have at least been attending the worship services, then you know the answers to why pray and why pray first. Prayer attunes us to what God is already at work doing, and by grace we join Him in His kingdom work. Prayer attunes, aligns, and it also empowers. All of the kingdom resources are available in the work that God has in mind. This past week, we saw the value of praying for our neighbors and neighborhoods. I used these past weeks as a springboard to consider praying for our ministry at Ascension as we transition from a COVID world to a post-COVID world. Soon the vaccines will provide protection against the virus, and we will resume gathering for our normal ministries. And as we look towards the future and what does God have in mind for us, now is the time to be praying that God would lead us and empower us. Now is the time to evaluate how this new post-COVID ministry might embrace what was strong in the past and make it new in the coming days. So, I have challenged the congregation to be in prayer, and 20 different homes have taken up the challenge and have started praying. I have sent them an email with a prayer request to pray for, first of all, the Commission of Education that we met last Tuesday, and then for the confirmation students as we met on Wednesday evening. It's hard to explain how the meetings and the classes were different, but they were. God allowed me to have such a keen sense of your prayers. The Commission of Ed had a great meeting, and a date was put on the calendar to begin summer Sunday school in person at the Tyler campus on June 6th. Plans are being made to start children's church at the Maple campus with a date yet still to be determined. Planning groups will soon be meeting to give a structure to all the programs. But it's the confirmation classroom night experience that I really want to talk about with you. It was noticeably different. Sometimes when you teach a class, they're more with you than at other times. Sometimes they're more into the content. Well, last night was one of those nights when every student was attentive, in a good mood, and responsive to the material. It was such a joy to teach. The Lord Jesus gave me a real sense of your prayers and His presence and His hand hard at work. Now, during the class time of last Wednesday, Noah Vest, one of the students, shared a personal story that I found so compelling that I thought you needed to hear it too. So, with his family's permission, I went to the house and recorded the story that he told in class. Here is Noah in his own words. Tell your story.
My name's Noah, and I go to Mays Middle. So I was walking around the track, and I got back from walking, and I sat down with my food, and I said a prayer, and my friend said, "You really said a prayer? That's going to do anything?" And I said, "Yeah, I actually believe in Jesus Christ, and I'm a Christian." And he was like, "I used to be Christian, but now I just think that's a waste of time." And I said, "Waste of time? There's nothing that matters more than in the end. When you die, you either go to heaven or hell, and you want to go to a place where you can live peacefully for all eternity." And my friend was like, "Where's the proof that you know that there's a Jesus or God?" And I said, well, you can actually go to the place where Jesus resurrected from the dead after he was crucified. And he was like, no, there's not. So I looked it up on my computer, and I actually showed him the place where Jesus resurrected and how it's a tourist attraction right now. And he was like, I guess that might actually be real. And I told him to go home and read, or start at the 4 Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. I told him to start at Matthew and just read through that tonight. So he got home and he did that. And a couple days later, he got back to school, and he told me he convinced his parents to go to church. So so he went to church, and now he's way happier of a person. He's a lot nicer. He's just an all-around good person now. So
I will make the challenge again then to join us in prayer for the next 9 weeks, from now until Mother's Day. And in each week, I will send out an email with a report on the prayers and then a short list of new prayers. The focus of the prayer time is that God would give us discernment and His leadership as to where our ministry in all of its various places, from Stephen Ministry to music to Open Arms to preschool to Common Ground to all that we're doing, that in the coming months as we move forward into a post-COVID world, that the Lord would lead us. Now, if you would like to join in this prayer group, your home, then the sign-up link is right down below. Blessings as we gather then, in person or online this weekend.